So in this video we're going to show you how to take the booking information from Snowpool, like each one of these carpools, and display it on Twitter or Facebook, so the first thing to do, well, I'll show you how it looks first of all. So this is Snowpool's Twitter account, and each one of these carpools was put into Snowpool, and they're just automatically posted to Facebook. So we can have a look at this one going to Chiroa from Jerry Matthews. Click, and here we go. So that's what we're going to do. So the first thing is sign in to your Twitter account. So here I'm, whoops, don't have any tweets to read. I don't want to hear about Britney Spears. I doubt you do either. So here I'm signed in as Joe Snowpool Blogs. So there aren't any tweets yet for this user, but I'm going to show you how we're going to do that. So this, you'd sign in as yourself, so as Broken River or Craigieburn or Mount Hutt or whoever you happen to be. So, and this is me signed into Facebook as this is my example page, so we're going to post to that. Okay, so the first thing is you go to twitterfeed.com. So we're going to use this website to publish our data. So you can create a new account, or if you have like a Google account or one that uses OpenID, you can click in with OpenID. So I'm going to use that, and I'm going to sign in with Google, and Google will say, do I want to allow Twitter feed to access my email address? And that's fine. All it does is it's just an authentication mechanism. So I'm going to allow that. So now I'll be automatically signed in to Twitter feed. Hooray. So this is, once you've registered, this is what your page will look like, and it'll allow you to create a feed. So a feed, well, I'm going to show you what a feed is now. So going back to Snowpool, this is at the bottom you'll see a link to feeds and widgets, or up here, same thing. So we'll click feeds. Now I'm going to show you how to do it for Castle Hill, and I'm going to choose that one because basically no one uses it. So it's a nice way of not spamming people. So we need to copy and paste this link here. So if we click on it, first of all, you'll see this is what a feed is. It's like a machine form of the information. So basically what we are after is this title, and it's got a publication date, so that's when it was published. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to copy and paste this URL here into Twitter. So you would paste in the feed that corresponds to your ski field. So if you're Broken River, you'd choose this one. If you're Craigieburn, you'd choose this one. Hamner Springs, you'd choose this one. Oh, not in there. Sorry, post it in there. And we'll give it a name, Castle Hill Example. So we can now test this RSS feed, and it'll say it's parsed OK, which means it's correctly formed. Now we have a look in the update, the advanced settings. We're going to check every 30 minutes, and we're just going to post one update at a time. Change the title and description to title only. That's all we want, and the rest of it you can leave the same. So what we're doing here is we're saying how often we want to check this feed for new posts and how many we want to post. Now we continue to step 2, which is here we say where we want to actually send that information to. So we want to send it to Twitter, so we click Twitter, and because I'm signed into Twitter, I can click this massive blue button here, which is authenticate using OAuth, and again, authorize Twitter feed to use your account, and we want it to post tweets for us. So we say OK, authorize app. And you'll see that this has changed from Twitter account to Joe Snowpool Blog, so it knows who we are, and that's it. We just go create service. And after a minute, okay, so we've got our Twitter and it's active. Great. Now we'll do the same for Facebook. So we click Facebook. Again, there's nothing there at the moment, so we click connect with Facebook. This will bring us through to Facebook. It'll say that I'm using it, so I'm using it here because I'm posting as that page. You need to do it as a user, so My user is Patrick Jones, so I'll continue as that. So Facebook allows you to post to a few different places. I've got the user Patrick Jones, but I actually want to post to my page, which is called Snowpool Example. Your page would be like Broken River again, or whatever, not your own personal name. So I'm going to choose the page I want it to post to, and I go create service. So now I've got my Facebook and my Twitter, and that's it. Done. That's really all there is to it. So back to dashboard, we'll see it here. It hasn't posted any yet because it's only just been turned on. So now if we go back to Snowpool and we log in, I'll log in as so I'm signed in. I'm going to add my carpool, Canterbury, Castle Hill. I'll just go backwards a month. 24th, Christchurch. Example test for Twitter and Facebook. Now when you do this, there are what we've done is we've created an existing carpool for each of the ski fields. So the first time you do this, if we look at say Fox Peak now, you'll see that there is one there for Tuesday the April the 27th. That's actually Tuesday the April the 27th 2022, so it's way in the future, and it's just to make sure that there's always one item there, because otherwise Twitter feed gets unhappy. So the first time you turn this on, you will have one carpool that that's a bogus one, just to show that it happens, and you'll probably want to delete that off Twitter and Facebook. But just be aware that there will be one carpool, one example carpool that gets posted. Right, so now we've created our Castle Hill booking here, which is this one. There you go, example test for Twitter and Facebook. So now if we have a look at our feed for Castle Hill, and oopsie daisy, actually that's not going to work because it only shows future bookings. So I'm going to make it 28th. Look at that, nothing like a real test in real life to show you what you're doing. So now if we have a look at Castle Hill, we'll see, there you go, there's the second one, and here we go, it's the 28th. So what we're going to do is we'll expect to see this booking appear into Twitter and Facebook, and we'll actually expect to see this one as well because we've just turned it on, so it'll grab all the historical ones that are there. So now if we look back at Twitter, oh look, one new tweet, and that's probably the first one. Yeah, so that's actually doesn't have the one saying Twitter and Facebook, but it will the next time. In another half hour's time, it'll grab the next one, and if we refresh that, we can see that it's got this. You know, it's found the first one, and it'll check every half hour. And if we have a look in Facebook, Facebook sometimes is a little bit slower to update, but if we refresh this one now, there we go, there's the new one. Again, it looks like the old one, but it actually, you'll see the user's actually different, example carpooler, so that's the same one. So there you go, that's how to take Snowpool information and automatically send it to Twitter and Facebook. We hope that you'll find this really useful, and that any of your, that it'll be another nice thing a relevant thing to add into your social media and make things look a bit busier, and let people know that there's another way of getting up the hill. If you've got any questions or want to be talked through it, please feel free to send us a mail at info@snowpool.org, and we'll be happy to take you through it. Well, thanks very much for your time.